itchy. Oh. You ever go to someone's house and realize your phone's dead? And then you gotta be like, dude, do you have somewhere I can plug this in? And of course they do. But what if you could just avoid that whole thing and bring your own power? After all, you don't want to be rude, and take their electricity because it's such a big deal charging your phone. So today for review, I got a power bank. This one's from a company called Victum X. I love traveling with my own power supply. It makes me feel empowered. I did not get paid to make this video, but I did get the power bank for free, and I couldn't pass up a power bank, especially not one that's 20,000 milliamp hours, which is pretty big. It's big enough to charge 3 devices at once. The power delivery from the USB-C port is 65 watts, and then the other two 18. So supposedly this thing can charge a MacBook Pro in like 2 hours, but I don't have a MacBook Pro. I have a 10-year-old laptop and a Nintendo Switch. And supposedly it can charge this thing 2.8 times. By the way, the link to this thing will be down below in the video's description. If you don't know where that is, just kind of over here. There'll be like a little triangle or arrow or something. Click it and then you'll see the video's description. But realistically, for the most part, I'm going to be using this thing for cell phones. It says it can charge an S9 4.2 times. So I figure the best way to test this thing, and the quickest, will be with the Switch. Plus it's an excuse to use the Switch again. So I'm gonna try turning it on so you can see it is completely dead. Mine came mostly charged, but I did plug it in, give it a full charge. There's only one button on here, and when you click it, you see all these lights. That's the battery life indicator. As it drains it, there'll be less lights. I'm gonna use the included cable and charge up the Switch. All right, it's charging and the time is 3:52 p.m. So it is currently 5:50 and I got this charged to 84%. And it looks like the battery life went down by 1 light. It's day 2. I ended up going out, so I unplugged this from here, and when I unplugged it, it was at 93%, which you can't. Can you even see that? You probably didn't see anything, but it was at 93%. And well, overnight it did go down to 88%. So I charged it up, not using this, but another charger. And I got it back to 93. So once I got this at 100%, I'm gonna disconnect it, drain the battery the long way by playing some games, and then charge it up. And I'm gonna keep recharging this thing until this is drained. And then after I drain it, I wanna see how many hours it's gonna take to charge this thing up. What am I gonna play? Assassin's Creed. Hold on. I don't wanna do this laying down. I'm still driving the same old car that I have been for years. And instead of buying a better car, I bought a bed. Cause you know what? I spend more time in bed than I do in my car. Alright, I'm at 1% right now. This time I'm not going to be going anywhere, so I'm actually going to be able to keep an eye on this. Let's see how long it takes to charge this up to 100%. Here we go, round 2. Ugh, I completely dropped the ball on this one. I left it on the charger for too long. I have no idea at what point this got to 100%, but it was over an hour, maybe like just over an hour, about an hour and a half, something like that. I might be lying, I'm not sure. But I got it to 100% again, and this thing now has 1 light left. Such a good review, right? It might not look like it, but this has been a pretty time-consuming video. All right, back to work. I'm gonna go ahead and drain the battery. I'm assuming that if I have the volume full blast, it'll drain this quicker. Killed it. And now it's time to kill this thing. Once I completely drain this, I want to see how long it takes to charge it up, because I got one that's slightly bigger than this and it takes like 16 hours. So as it turns out, I dropped the ball yet again. The way I showed it, it looks like it took 7 hours to charge this thing up. I I'm guessing it was closer to like 5.5. Yeah, I got a phone call and I was on the phone with family forever, and then I forgot. But I didn't forget to bring this with me when I went out last night. So yeah, I love backpack purses because you can shove a whole bunch of things in there. Like I bring a sweatshirt, extra pants, extra panties, tampons, things like that, and of course a power bank. Oh, and deodorant too. So I just shove it in there and I can plug my phone in wherever the heck I am. And my phone's usually dead. Pretty much anywhere I go, it's usually dead. And the car just doesn't charge it up quick enough, so boom. And maybe if I paid a little more attention and didn't drop the ball so many times, I could have charged this up 2.8 times. I did get 2 full charges and then another quarter charge. When this thing died, this was at 23%. Alright, so thank you for watching this really terrible review, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Toodaloo.